Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? It's great to be here. It's my first time, and now I'm going to ask the question I'm sure everybody asks: is it Chattanooga or Chattanooga? Chattanooga. Okay. I'm from New Hampshire, so we don't.
It didn't sound like you did two different pronunciations there.
Okay.
Is it Chattanooga or Chattanooga?
Anyhow, my name is Zephaniah Ohora, and this is my friend Elijah Ocean. And we're just going to hang out and sing some songs for you. And thanks so much for coming out. We appreciate it.
Give it up for Mr. Zeph right here.
You want to pick us up?
This is a song I wrote about my parents and my childhood. It's called "Back to the Lander." You left Poughkeepsie in 1988 for Piscataquis County. Gonna build a woodpile in a pine tree state, raise yourself up a family. Back to the lander, gonna start it up again. Back to the lander, everything is in your hands. Boy in a bubble and a box of rain, on cassette in the Datsun. Jesse gets a guitar when he turns 14, wants to play like Doc Watson. Back to the lander, gonna start it up again. Back to the lander, everything is in your hands. Emma spread her wings and flew out to Hollywood. She's trying to make it as an actor. You're burying old Willie in a clearing in the woods by the old rusty tractor. Back to the lander, gonna start it up again. Back to the lander, everything is in your hands. Everything is in your hands. Gonna start it up again. Thank you very much.
Not long ago, you made promises you couldn't keep. You had me believing that all I was needing was you. I was willing to go down any road I had to go. Is there a difference between me and you? All black and blue. Good looking lady, I don't think that you really see the choices you're making and how you're tormenting me. I up and left and you walked right back in again. Is there a difference between me and you? All black and blue. Well, someday I'll pull myself together on my way to some other town. I find a place where there's lots of sunny weather. And if tomorrow you want out all your luck, then look me up. 'Cause lately I haven't been able to get any sleep. Seems like all I can do is walk that old floor over you. We both have our reasons for living the way that we do. Is there a difference between me and you? All black and blue. Is there a difference between me and you? All black and blue. Yeah. It's a song called Black and Blue.
I love that tune, man.
Hey, thanks.
You're welcome. That's on your second record.
That's on my second record, yeah. It's the second song on my second record, actually.
I probably wouldn't have known that. Honestly.
It's usually the second song of the set list. Elijah used to play, or maybe he'll do it again, but we go back for a long time now, and Elijah is also a great bass player too, so the first time we really did anything together, this is our first time doing this kind of acoustic tour hangout, which has been great. But in the past, Elijah played bass and sang backup harmonies with me, so that was usually the second song of the set in those days, because it was a new song. Anyhow, what you got?
Well, like Zeph said, we're still working out the format here. But one thing I like to do is have smooth transitions between songs. So I just thought of this.
Okay.
I'm going to do the title track to my new record. It's called Born Blue. Because it's the same color as the word in your song. I'm going to get real deep tonight. Always had a heavy load, never once did let it show. There's no talking about the way I feel. I just try to keep my big mouth closed, both of my eyes on the road, and two hands tied upon the steering wheel. I admit I used to mess around, had my fun in many towns. At times I might have even stretched the truth. Don't believe them when they say the reason that I'm this way has anything to do with losing you. I was born blue, like the sky behind a Rocky Mountain view. Born blue, like the waves upon the shores of Malibu. Born blue. Share of ups and downs, through it all I've always found a way to take the good and bad in stride. I get up every time I fall, but ever since I've learned to crawl, I've had a lonesome feeling deep inside. I don't need any medicine, when memories start kicking in, I'm used to staying wide awake all night. I guess I've always been this way, willing till my dying day, and I don't care what you say is wrong or right. I was born blue, like the sky behind a Rocky Mountain view. Born blue, like the waves upon the shores of Malibu. Born blue. Stop by next time I'm passing through. Born blue, like the sky behind a Rocky Mountain view. Born blue, like the waves upon the shores of Malibu. Like that sound beneath the full Kentucky moon. Born blue.
It's amazing how many songs there are with the name or the color blue in it, I should say. There's a lot.
It's a common thing.
I know it is, but
Well, no, I know
but
it is.
no one's. I mean, maybe there's like yellow is one of them. Is there like a purple? Purple haze, purple rain. I guess there is. Maybe there's a lot for every color. I just didn't know that. All right. I'm gonna do a song that I wrote a while back, and I don't know if I intentionally wrote it this way, but it's actually pretty hard to write a love song that's uplifting and not just, or at least in this kind of format, like country and folk singer-songwriter thing. Is everyone always kind of defaults to the sad. Things didn't work out so well, and this song is the opposite of that, which is that you might be making some bad decisions or good decisions or neutral decisions in your life when you meet someone where you're just kind of not even thinking about it. You're just like, this person changed my life, and I'm not worrying about the future. I'm not worrying about the past. And so that's what I wanted to write about. It's called Heaven's on the Way. Heaven's on the way, and we're flying down this new road together, just you and me. We're loving mystery, Fathers in every single town. Heaven's on the way, a good town to stay. The life we knew before was alright for a time. Who didn't know this was coming down the line? With that wind blowing through your hair and me smiling like a kid. Heaven's on the way, only one that we did. There's no telling where we're headed. We'll find us some trouble. We'll live out our dreams on the road. We're not worried about tomorrow, what's coming round the bend. And we'll map it out together and break this hell along the way. 'Cause heaven's on the way, but we've got better things to do than take a break from loving to stop and look around. We left sorrow far behind for the love we have in store, and the good Lord knows what we're living for. Keep a close eye over me, I'll be looking after you. Heaven's on the way, best believe it's really true. There's no telling where we're headed, if we'll find us some trouble. Live out our dreams on the road. We're not worried about tomorrow, what's coming round again. And we'll map it out together and break this hell along the way. 'Cause heaven's on the way, we've got better things to do than take a break from loving to stop and look around.
Well, that was a very uplifting song.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Positive message, man. Serious.
It's really hard to do that without sounding cheesy.
That's what I'm
Maybe I
saying.
do sound cheesy, I don't know, but
No, you sound great. Yeah, I've definitely written way more breakup songs than like happy songs. There are a few like happy breakup songs I can think of, but I didn't write them. I guess I can do a song with a bit of a positive message. It might be the last one of the night.
you don't have to. Don't change the story, man. You know.
This is a real story, real song. It's where heaven's on the way is like hopeful. This is like trying to give somebody hope who's going through something rough, I guess. I'll ride it out. You might be desperate and on your last legs, but you're not falling out. Don't know how you always manage to fight another round. You always ride it out. Always ride it out somehow. You always ride it out. Always ride it out somehow. I come to see you and all that you've been through never shows up on your face. You go on and you smile so warm, though the world can be such a cold place. You always ride it out, you always ride it out somehow. You always ride it out, you always ride it out somehow. Come home, it will be springtime and I will pick roses for you. And we'll remember back in December when holding on was all you could do. You always ride it out, you always ride it out somehow. You always ride it out, you always ride it out somehow. You always ride it out, you always ride it out somehow. You always ride it out, you always ride it out somehow. Thank you so much.
Do we have any people out there that know who Dory Freeman is?
Yeah.
Nice. Dory Freeman's from Galax, Virginia, I believe. And she's a friend of mine and a really fantastic songwriter and one of the best songwriters out there, I think. And she's one of my all-time favorite singers as well. And years ago, we kind of struck up a friendship, which I highly recommend. Go check her records out. But the first time I heard her first record that came out, that was like her first kind of official record, I was just blown away, and I ended up meeting her when she came to New York. I used to live in New York City, and we got to exchanging contacts and trading songs and things like that. And I had this song that I was working on that I felt really good about, that had a great melody, and I was excited about it, but I just couldn't come up with like good verses, and I just wasn't happy with what the content was. But I had my chorus done, and I sent it to her, and I said, "What do you think of this?" And I swear, like not long after that, she just sent me a message back and had all these verses written out, and with a voice memo demo of her singing it. It was so amazing, and her phrasing is just really like, her delivery and her phrasing is incredible. And anyhow, so that's the song. It's kind of one of the few songs, or the only song really that I've co-written with anybody really in a true sense of someone coming up with real content into the song. So I'm gonna sing it. It's called When I Have No More Tears to Cry. I don't think about you like I used to. I sold the kitchen table, the big brass bed. When I hear them say your name, I'm reminded empty space cannot replace those tender years we shared. And it wasn't long ago I held you in my arms, and it wasn't long ago you changed my world. And you're in somebody's arms tonight, and I'll be thinking I'll be alright. Yes, I'll be fine when I've no more tears to cry. I don't dream about you like I used to. Still I wake up reaching for your hand. And in that moment, old memories remind me the pain of realizing that you're gone is nearly more than I can stand. Oh, it wasn't long ago I held you in my arms, and it wasn't long ago you changed my world. And you're in somebody's arms tonight, and I'll be thinking be alright. Yes, I'll be fine when I've no more. Yes, I'll be fine when I've no more. I'll be fine when I've no more tears to cry. You got something upbeat?
Read my mind. But I get a lot of questions about how old I am. Does anybody else get asked that question all the time? Yes? I don't think I would ever ask somebody that unless they ask me. Not that I mind. I'm not like ashamed of my age. I'm totally fine with it, but it's just it's an interesting thing. I get it. I think I've gotten it twice tonight already.
Really?
At least 3 or 4 times.
How old are you?
Funny you should
No,
ask.
well, you know, just
Funny you should ask that, Zeph. This is a song I wrote about my age, and hopefully it answers all the questions regarding that.
We have a bet.
Unless has numbers in it.
It also has to do with gambling, so it's a song about gambling addiction. So I don't know how that's gonna play out. But we'll see. I wrote this song in Las Vegas because I used to work the casinos out there quite a bit, playing country music.
Can we do that again?
Can we do that again?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I
That
mean,
sounds fun.
It's fun, yes, but
Anyway,
it's hard. It's a grind. It's soul sucking. Soul sucking. And anyway, well, about 5 years ago, I wrote this song a day after a terrible night of playing blackjack and losing all my pay, and more than that, hating myself. Just waking up hungover and walking around Las Vegas. For some reason, I'd shaved my face into a mustache, and it was a whole thing. Not that there's anything wrong with
I don't know why you do that.
mustaches are fine.
You can grow a nice, beautiful beard, boy.
I really could. I just, I mean, I definitely could. I have. Just gets annoying. Anyway, I wrote this song walking around, hungover, looking for breakfast, about gambling and my age, and it was 5 years ago in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's called I'm 35, acting 22. I'm 35, acting 22. I don't know how I'm still alive, living the way I do. Way past my prime, long overdue. I'm 35, acting 22. She said you better make a change before you make a great big mistake. Well, that's a bit of great advice that she knows I ain't gonna take. And I know deep down it's sage, but I still don't act my age. I just hit the gas and don't think about the brakes. 'Cause I'm 35, acting 22. I don't know how I'm still alive, living the way I do. Way past my prime and long overdue. I'm 35, acting 22. Well, I should get out of the game while I'm only this far behind. But every night I seem to take it way over the line. Then I wake up deeper in debt to spend another day nursing regret. Feels like I'm spinning my wheels and I think I'm going out of my mind. 'Cause I'm 35, acting 22. I don't know how I'm still alive, living the way I do. Way past my prime and long overdue. I'm 35, acting 22. I'm 35, acting 22. Oh, thank you so much.
Alright, I'm gonna do one of the age songs, I guess. Let's see, I used to live in a neighborhood in Brooklyn, and I got the idea for this song originally because it was not a nice neighborhood. It was just kind of really industrial kind of space. But it was affordable, and it was kind of where cool things were happening or whatever. And so I got the idea from a thing that I used to see there every day. And when I moved out of that neighborhood to a different neighborhood, I wrote this song, and it was like an old rundown building with someone had spray painted at the top of the building, "Call your mom." You know, it was like, yeah, I should probably. And every day I went down into the subway, and I was like, yeah, I should probably do that. I should probably call my mom. I probably did most of the time when I thought that, but so I kind of had this idea of just getting older and the modern age that we live in, whatever's going on, that we're further away from family a lot of the times, and especially if you live in New York or whatever, and we just somehow don't find the time to connect with our family as much, or at least maybe I'm just talking about myself, but I do feel like it's a thing. So I kind of wrote about that, and I thought, this is a good line here about getting older, and it felt like it was never going to happen, and now it's happening. So. Time's going by. I'm getting older. It's called Time Won't Take Its Time with Me. 30 is turned into 40. Another year has come and gone. I made plans to do big things. I resolved to find and right the wrong. I had dreams of a good life, maybe even find me a wife. Trouble with me, though I'm single and free, is time won't take its time with me. I got on that A train this morning, probably take the bus home late, wasting away at this old job just to get some food on my plate. One last stop at the liquor store before I tuck my booze into the night. Trouble, my friend, is I'm at a dead end, and time won't take its time with me. Well, it's an awful kind of feeling when your bank account is always low. I don't plan to start out stealing, so I'll earn these few lines in my brow. I ain't getting any younger, and I'm seeing family less and less. Trouble in mind, and the world is unkind, and time won't take its time with me. Well, it's an awful kind of feeling when your bank account is always low. I don't plan to start out stealing, so I'll earn these few lines in my brow. I ain't getting any younger, I'm seeing family less and less. Trouble in mind, and the world is unkind, and time won't take its time with me. Hey, yodelay, hey, hey.
You'll have to teach me how to do that yodel thing sometime.
I'll try that. Did I ever tell you we did a show at Skinny Dance with Norm Hamlet?
No, you did not.
Dude, that was crazy. So Norm Hamlet played on that recording that I have on my record. And he was Merle Haggard's pedal steel player for pretty much Merle's entire career. And there's a guy named Mario Carboni you should check out, who's a really great piano player. He plays with all these different people from, you know, kind of the golden age of country music that are still alive. He just hunts them down somehow and finds them and says, let's play music together. And so they were doing a little thing out in Brooklyn. We did a whole night of Merle tunes with Norm Hamlet on pedal steel. It was insane. I mean, you play with some serious legends all the time, but
I played with this guy named Tom Killen, who played pedal steel for George Jones for 30 years, 1980 to 2010. And we do George Jones all the time. he's still in his early 60s, and he works his tail off. He sounds so good.
It's kind of like an out of body experience when you're playing a George Jones song or whatever, and one of those guys are playing. Like that was it for me. It was like, holy.
Yeah, for sure.
Norm Hamlet playing whatever part it is in that song. It's like, wow.
Yeah, he's such a cool dude too. He's very. Man, you sang your ass off.
Actually, I got a couple Norm autographs on some records, which is I meant to mention that earlier. I brought like 10 Merle records, and I was like, can you please sign all these? And he told me a story about take a lot of pride in what I am. That record cover, he was like, oh yeah, we just pulled over, we were just driving, we had to do this photo shoot or something. We just pulled, Merle said, this looks like a good spot. And we just pulled over to this little spot, got out of the car, and Merle was like, Norm, take your shirt off. So he was just like in the tank top shirt. But the way he explained it, you're like, that totally happened. That's crazy. But anyway.
Who took the picture?
I don't know, but he was just like, I remember exactly where it was. Merle just said, take your shirt off. So I just took my shirt off, but I always wore an A shirt underneath there, so,
Merle tells you to do anything, really. What was I going to do?
Anyway, yeah, back to our music.
Where am I? Oh yes, New York City.
Oh, yeah.
You did about 15 years there?
Yeah,
I did about 5 years there. And it was a lot of ups, a lot of downs. Some fun times, some hard times. It's a tough place to live. But I learned a lot about myself and the world, for sure. Happy to get out when I did. But this is a song I wrote after I left New York about my favorite thing about New York City. The thing that I love the most. This one's called New York City Coffee.
My coffee is
I miss that New York City coffee, served up 24 hours a day. It gives you the right kind of jitters in a nice kind of bittersweet way. I don't miss the bright lights of Broadway, blocking my view of the stars. Or stepping in gum while some Bowery bum is trying to steal my guitar. I don't miss the hustle and bustle, where money is thicker than blood. When a taxi flies by in the blink of an eye, leaves you all covered in mud. I miss that New York City coffee, served up 24 hours a day. Gives you the right kind of jitter in a nice kind of bittersweet way. Once had a sweetheart in Brooklyn. She cried out her eyes as I left, saying, sure as the moon, you'll be missing me soon. I said, honey, don't hold your breath, but I know that I'll be back someday, 'cause I can't get it out of my mind. I'll put the cup to my lips and take a sweet sip of that one true New York love of mine. I miss that New York City coffee, served up 24 hours a day. Gives you the right kind of jitters in a nice kind of bittersweet way. Thank you.
That's nice, man. That was a nice yodel.
Thanks, I've been working at it.
I only, I feel like actually I learned it from Sound of Music or something. You know the scene where they have the puppets and they do the... Because I know, of course everyone has seen that movie, right?
I remember something. Oh, that's the doe a deer one, right? Doe a deer?
No,
a
that's-
female deer.
It's the same movie, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But yeah, the yodeling thing is that they would have the really weird, creepy puppets that they have the,
See, that's a different kind of yodeling than I'm imagining.
It's not a Jimmy Rogers yodel, no.
Yeah, I practice it doing like Hank Williams songs or
Right, yeah.
George Strait sometimes yodels a little bit.
Does he really?
When he covers Hank Williams songs.
I kind of can't imagine him yodeling. But I don't know as much.
I'll send you a clip.
Okay. We'll listen to it tonight on the way to the hotel. Here's a song that I wrote. Just try to do a quick story in this, but I grew up going to a non-denominational born-again Christian church as a kid, and they had this really great band, house band that was, played like contemporary music for the time in the 80s. It was like Hosanna worship music. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that, but I realize now in retrospect, after my years and years of obsession with Bob Dylan and things like that, I was like, oh, it's just basically Bob Dylan and Dire Straits is essentially the vibe. Lots of I don't know, lots of that kind of stuff. But anyhow, when I was a kid, I was really just I was really drawn to the music at church, and this one night, or I think it was like kind of an evening service or something on Sunday or like a weeknight. And I must have been 7 or 8 years old, or maybe I was 6 years old, and I just had this experience where the music was just sort of improvisational and in this spiritual space. And I just had this indescribable feeling of connecting with God or some sort of higher power, but it was I got goosebumps, it was that kind of experience, and that's that was my start for music. That's really what got me, because I didn't really grow up hearing a lot of stuff. I wasn't allowed to listen to a lot of regular secular stuff that my friends were listening to, but that really kind of sent me down the path of the power of what music can do to people's emotions and bring back memories and all that kind of stuff. So anyhow, I decided to try to write a song about that. And it's the title track of my second record. It's called Listening to the Music. Listening to the radio, alone in my room, thinking back on yesterday. An old-time country song comes on. I forget my troubles and listening to the music once again. One time back in '89, on a Sunday in early autumn, it hit me with that old-time hymn. Sent a shiver down my spine, and then I felt the great divine, listening to the music once again. Let the singer sing a song, and the guitar play the chord. Then I'm where I belong, in the glory of the song. times of war and evil that plagues the earth, it's hard to find anything of worth. And in my moments of despair, I find something there, listening to the music once again. Let the singer sing a song and the guitar play the chord, then I'm right where I belong. The glory of the song. Oh, let the singer sing a song and the guitar play the chord, then I'm right where I belong. In the glory of the song. Oh, and I'm right where I belong. In the glory of the song.
It's absolutely beautiful, my friend.
Oh, thank you, sir.
And thank you all for being here with us tonight. It's a real treat. You guys are an amazing audience, and there's nothing that I'd rather be doing right now.
Yeah, and thanks so much to everyone at the Woodshop for being so accommodating to us and having us. This is a really beautiful space. I thought we were rolling into Johnson City, Tennessee, because that's what I thought Chattanooga was. I was like, yeah, I played a show there, and I was like, wait a minute, no. This place is really nice looking. It's a nice city and a nice place. So, and this building is beautiful as well. So, thank you so much for having us.
Not that there's anything wrong with Johnson City, Tennessee. But it's
No offense, Johnson. I mean, maybe it's not. I'm sure there's really nice areas, but the area that I went, it wasn't as nice as this place is. So,
Agreed.
now we can never play a show in Johnson City because
We're banned.
we're gonna have to lie.
We say that everywhere. Man, that was such a beautiful song. You wrote that about growing up in the church, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I grew up not going to any church.
Did they have any churches up in Maine?
I've seen them, yeah, from the outside.
Yeah, Elijah's. Where in Maine are you from?
I grew up in Mid-Coast, Maine. It's like a couple hours north of New Hampshire, your home state.
Yeah, I'm from New Hampshire.
That's right. They have a lot of churches.
They do have a lot of churches. There's less rock, you know, so they build it on grass.
Gotcha. Well, I still think I turned out to be an alright guy.
Yeah, you're a fine guy, man.
Fine, just fine enough.
Yeah, he's fine.
No, I have, you know, morals and stuff like that.
What are you gonna play next?
Well, I didn't write any songs about growing up in church. They do say write what you know.
Yeah, that's true.
But I also have a pretty good imagination, so I like to write things that I don't know. Or that I know I don't know, so I guess I still know it because I know I don't know that.
I know what you're saying.
Okay. So this is a song completely from my imagination. Nothing like this has ever happened to me in my entire life. It's a cheating song. And it takes place in a seedy hotel or motel in the hallway.
I love this song.
The cheating event does not take place in the hallway. That's not what I'm saying. Although, could, I guess. That's possible.
The backstory of this is every time I go to a hotel now, for the last, well, ever since the pandemic let up, I guess I started going to hotels again. But every time I go to the ice machine, because a lot of times I just get like a 6-pack of beer or whatever, I always just chuckle and think of Elijah when I go to the ice machine, because that's what the song is about.
This song it's a story, so it is about the story of the song, but one of the characters in the song is the ice machine. It's an inanimate object that the narrator, played by myself, will be having a conversation with in the hallway of the city motel, which is something that I've never experienced. But you can imagine. This one's called The Ice Machine. Hello, my old friend. Tell me how you've been. It's been over a year since you lent me your ear, and it's so nice to see you again. It's a beautiful night, and I may look alright, but I need to confess I'm in a bit of a mess, and it's looking like it's gonna be tight. She's long and tall, waiting for me down the hall, with a pair of Dixie cups and a 5th of Kentucky Deluxe. And here I stand, empty bucket in hand, coming clean to the ice machine. I know I shouldn't have called, I shouldn't be here at all. Down in the lounge we had a couple of rounds, but I can't blame the alcohol. So help me cool it down, just take a breath and come on round, and maybe I can find the nearest exit sign and finally quit fooling around. But she's long and tall, waiting for me down the hall, with a pair of Dixie cups and a 5th of Kentucky Deluxe. Here I stand, empty bucket in hand, coming clean to the ice machine. And a 5th of Kentucky Deluxe, and here I stand, with an empty bucket in my hand, coming clean to the ice machine, coming clean to the ice machine. Thank you so much.
All the songs. It's seriously been in my head for the last 2 days.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot.
That's why I had to write it, to get it out of my head.
All right, I'm gonna do my only funny song. I guess. Hey, how's everybody doing? Is everyone still with us here? Or what? this is one of the few songs that I wrote that I usually kind of come with a progression or some sort of idea or a feel, and then I write lyrics and all that stuff. But this one I just sat and wrote the lyrics on the spot, sitting on my couch, and I got like really stoned. I got this great idea in my head for high class city girl from the country. I just thought it was funny, it was like high class, it was just like one of those stoner moments of like, and it's another New York song, of course, because I lived there for so long. But there was a lot of women that I met there, and I'd always kind of reflect on this with my other guy friends. There's always these people that are aspiring models, and I worked for a hair salon for a long time, so I was always meeting these models that were also actresses, and they happened to be a really good Patsy Cline singer or something like that, so they were a singer too. So it was just kind of a joke amongst some of my guy friends about it. And then I got stoned and I thought, high class city girl from the country, so here it is. You spend your day on the 42nd floor, making plans for parties in the night. You got a man dressed up to stand there by your door. You're a girl who likes everything just right, and you wear the finest clothes and the latest fashions. You prefer to keep the conversation right, and the magazines all say the way you ought to be. You're just a high-class city girl from the country. Yes, I've heard your kind of story 100 times before, and I've seen your face around the fancy clubs downtown. And I'm standing in the way while you're chasing down those dreams, and the years start to show on your face. I don't make a lot of money, I don't have a lot of friends. We all try to find something out of nothing in the end. That time is gonna come, someday you're gonna see. You're just a high-class city girl from the country. Well, back home, all those girls ain't got nothing on you. You're an actress, model, and a singer too. Mama raised you right, and daddy lived to protect you. You're just a high-class city girl from the country. Yes, I've heard your kind of story 100 times before, and I've seen your face around the fancy clubs downtown. But I'm standing in the way while you're chasing down those dreams, and the years start to show on your face. I don't make a lot of money, I don't have a lot of friends. Baby, you gotta love somebody in the end. That time is gonna pass, someday you're gonna see. You're just a high-class city girl from the country. Da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to keep you guys here all night.
Yeah. We're still waiting for the drummer to get here. That son of a bitch is fired, I'll tell you.
So I figure if we each did one or two more, is that all right with everybody here?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'd like to do a new song for you that I haven't put on any of my records yet, but I did record it and it will be coming out soon. Thank you. This is a song about kind of trying to enjoy the journey of life as opposed to the destination, which is something I think we could all probably be reminded of every once in a while. It's called Ain't About the Mountain. I've got a mind if it's alright with you. Stop for a while and take in view. We'll never be right here again, this place and this time. We might have a future, we sure got a past. So let's take a breath just in case it's our last. 'Cause it ain't about the mountain as much as the climb. It ain't about the mountain as much as the climb. Why saddle a bronco if you can't find joy in the ride? Well, I know there's more to my life than work till I die. It ain't about the mountain as much as the climb. Whenever I get to wherever I'm going, I'll know that I've learned all I need to be known. And I'll sit in my rocking chair with a satisfied mind. But I'll say a prayer now for all those who suffer, and I'll put one foot right in front of the other. 'Cause it ain't about the mountain as much as the climb. It ain't about the mountain as much as the climb. Why saddle the bronco if you can't find joy in the ride? I know there's more to my life than to work till I die. It ain't about the mountain as much as the climb. It ain't about the mountain as much as the climb.
That's a great one.
Thank you so much.
Very fitting for where we are.
That's right.
Look out.
I want to take that train up to the top of that. Has anybody ever done that? Or is that just a tourist thing?
Weather's perfect for it.
Oh yeah. Beautiful. This is probably the best weather I've seen all year today.
Yeah, it is really nice. All right. Well, I got this song. I'm gonna play a new song as well, and then I'll play a song that probably a bunch of people know, which is an older song. But I had this progression that I came up with. I've got a 2-year-old son and my partner when she was in labor for two days, and I was just standing around doing nothing. Just being like, what do we do? What do you need? At some point during the midwife, and we had a home birth crazy experience during the pandemic, but the midwives would just be like, it's gonna be a while, so just go chill out or go take a nap or something. And so I'd strum guitar sometimes and just kind of calm myself down, or I don't know, do whatever. And I came up with this progression that I had, and I couldn't really think of any good lyrics for a really long time until recently. And it's just kind of about like sort of my theory, not my theory about life, but just kind of piecing it all together. Like, what is this? And it's a very interesting thing because we're all here together in this room tonight, just for a moment. We're all on this like our own separate life paths, but we all come together in this room. And I wanted to try to write something about what that is and my past memories in life and simulation theory, You know what I mean? Like some lighthearted stuff.
Should we get more into that here now?
We talk about a lot of stuff in our drives together to gigs. That's
You don't even want to know.
good thing there isn't a fly on the wall. Anyhow, I'm gonna try to play this song for you. It's a new song. Glass in moonlight on a back porch facing home. Another time that I can still feel in my bones. We were all there close together in our lifetimes morning light. That's all but gone, just memories here tonight. I can almost feel the warmth coming from the kitchen door as I rub the sleepy slumber from my eyes. These days I'm living through always leave me wanting more. Sometimes dreams can leave you on some foreign shore. We're at some meeting point, if just only for a time, and the sparrow gathers seeds, put songs in rhyme. Like a candle in the night, long into the night. Could it be just reflections in my mind? Sitting here alone on the edge of this old bed, wondered what you'll think of this life when you get here. Like a spinning silver coin on an old knotted tabletop. Some days it seems it's all just thin veneer. We're at some meeting point, if just only for a time, and the sparrow gathers seeds for songs and rhyme. Like a candle burning bright, longing through the night. Could it be just reflections in my mind? I see people come and go like the seasons in my life, but these thoughts stay with me like a dear old friend. As I pass through many doors, I don't fear what's in the end. In the end, it's all reflections in my mind. We're at some meeting point, if just only for a time, and the sparrow gathers seeds with songs and rhymes. Like a candle burning bright, longing through the night. Could it be just reflections in my called Reflections in the Night.
Beautiful. We've had such a beautiful time. Thank you. I'm going to do one more here, and Dustin do another one. Come say hey before the end of the night. We'll be over by the merch table. We each have our records for sale on vinyl and CD and some clothing options for all shapes and sizes. And we made a special tour t-shirt just for this one tour. So, and there's a tour poster as well, so if you're interested, pick one up. Again, I don't know how to follow that up because I've never had a kid, and that's just like such a beautiful thing. Like I wrote a song about like getting off of drugs in Las Vegas, you know, like.
Well, you know, I got busted in Vegas one time with drugs.
You did?
I won't really tell that story. I shouldn't tell that story. I'm on facial recognition software. You know, that's how bad it was.
Wow, I haven't heard that story.
I'll tell you about it in the car ride.
I'll bring my fly swatter. You know, because the fly won't. Yeah. Oh, I get it. So this song is called "Cleaned Up in Vegas." Actually, if you remember my song about my age, I wrote this song on the same exact day, on the same morning. Two of a kind, there's never enough. When your high is all aces, at the edge of a bluff. She was sharp as a diamond, with a heart just as tough. I was busted and broke, fresh out of dope, so I swore off the stuff. Yeah, I cleaned up in Vegas after losing it all. I put one bet on red, all my luck in a ball. When she came down, she fell on an 8. I cleaned up in Vegas and finally went straight. It was 5 in the morning at the Gold Spike Hotel. I was well on my way to doing real well. The fate was mean, oh mademoiselle. So I ran from the dragon, hopped on that wagon and rode out of hell. I cleaned up in Vegas after losing it all. Put one bet on red, all my luck in a ball. And when she came down, she fed on an 8. So I cleaned up in Vegas, finally went straight. Yeah, I cleaned up in Vegas, finally went straight. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Really means the world.
We gotta do some shows in Vegas so we can write some songs about all
You should just move to Vegas and just play Vegas all the time.
I've had friends that lived in Vegas. It was very strange.
Hot Carl lives in Vegas.
There's like a weird population of people that actually live in Las Vegas. Like,
Oh, I know, yeah. I've met most of them.
That's the song about New York City, another one of those. Well, my band's in Broadband, the city's got me feeling bad. Swear I'm taking next train out of town. I worked hard every day. My hair is turning gray. Oh, I do. I've had enough. I was holding down the job beside the house in old time, serving time, making someone else down. There ain't nothing I never do. Lose these city blues. I do. Well, I think it's high time to get here down the line. I don't care where I'm headed. Highway bound someplace new. 'Cause this morning I woke up and the going got real tough. Oh, I believe I've got Ive No More spend enough time on the street. I'm gonna settle down someplace and take things a little more slow pace. Nashville, Tennessee, maybe. Don't need to run out of town. I got my feet on solid ground. Oh, I do believe I've got enough. Well, I think it's high time to get moving now. I don't care where I'm headed. I'm highway bound someplace new. 'Cause this morning I woke up and the going got real tough. Oh, I do believe I've had oh, I do believe I've had
Zephaniah Ohora, ladies and gentlemen. Well, cheers to y'all. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We really love you. You're beautiful people, beautiful town, beautiful place, and we're lucky men to be able to play these songs for y'all here tonight. So, to you, thank you very much.